Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Bring It Down. We're just about ready to confront the dragon, and we have a couple small things to do beforehand. As we now have access to the light mechanic, and there is a chest in the endless quarries we couldn't get to before.
You stride forth from the inferno unsinged.
Greenhider's cold curiosity feels somehow comforting as it lingers on you.
Though an ember clings to your cloak.
Her eyes narrow. I have a rampaging god in need of a reminder of his past.
The beast of winter will not appreciate you removing spirits from his dominion.
She turns from you, then hesitates, glancing back over her shoulder.
Pray he chooses not to take notice.
Okay, so it looks like Widewind does not appear here, since we agreed to take him back with us, instead of asking for his assistance with the dragon. A beam of clear, radiant light cuts through the murky expanse of the beyond. The air around it is notably warmer than the rest of this realm. Hold Widewind's sundial up to the light. The light shines down the sundial's pinhole and aligns with dusk. Turn the ring towards the dawn. As you adjust the sundial, the ambient light shifts around you, and the ground trembles beneath your feet.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I see. Before we activate this, let me peek back in the Drowned Kingdom. I don't think we missed anything there the first pass through, but I want to be sure. Yeah, there's no beams of light, and we had betrayal when we came here, so if there were any spirits we had to speak to, I did so already.
The bridge is not ready. If you think you can jump across, then jump across. I can only hammer one nail at a time.
The soul of a carpenter grunts and motions the swinging of a hammer, but it has no impact on her surroundings. You seem awfully protective of this bridge.
As you say, my Ranga wishes to impress the great king. Soon, he visits our island. If I do not finish on time, then I lose my place around the fire. This I cannot allow.
She grinds her fist into her palm and nods, determined. I'd like to pass.
I would like roasted cuttlefish with every meal, but not all get what we deserve.
She swings her hammer harder for emphasis.
Bridge is not done. Even when it goes all the way, only Mataru are worthy to cross.
As if in anticipation, The dagger you took from the endless quarries oozes black ichor.
So says the Ranga. Take it up with him. Or better yet, go around.
She gestures off to the distant obscurity of the endless void. Use betrayal to appear to her as the king. It is King Wengaru Owaturi, first of his name, who wishes to pass. Her eyes snap wide open, and she locks her knees, standing tall before you.
Great Ranga, forgive my careless words and slow hands. Bridge is still too weak to support your mighty stride.
She raises a shaking hand to touch her brow in deference. Echo King Wengaru, the flower of Ukaizo is Ranga to all people. Let us finish the bridge together.
The Great One would stoop to hauling lumber and driving nails? Then I say the work will go 10 times faster.
She bows her head several times in quick succession.
When my labors are done, where then should I go? No one from the tribe visits to give work any longer.
Come with me. The others will make room for you.
To follow in your shadow? This is my highest honor.
Placing a fist over her heart, she falls in line with the other spirits thronging you.
I've got it.
A beam of clear, radiant light cuts through the murky expanse of the beyond. The air around it is notably warmer than the rest of this realm. Look into the light. The source of the illumination is too distant. The effort of looking hurts your eyes. You suspect the light is something more than it seems, but that could be true of many things in this realm. Hold Widewind's sundial up to the light. The light shines down the sundial's pinhole and aligns with dusk. Turn the ring towards the dawn. As you adjust the sundial, the ambient light shifts around you and the ground trembles beneath your feet.
Take him down! I bring you. I'm here. Just a moment.
Whoops. A pretty significant misclick on my part.
Nothing more than rough.
I don't think so. How might I assist?
We have more coming from behind.
All thick, worse than raw.
Huh? Sure.
Still so much to learn.
I bring your end.
How you? Did you get turned around in the blizzard as well? I knew I shouldn't have left the path.
The spirit raises a hand to get your attention. She edges closer at an awkward, shambling gait.
I don't know how long it's been since I lost my way. Ymir must have worried himself sick by now.
Where do you think you are? A sound like chattering teeth echoes from her soul, but she doesn't respond as if she hears or understands you.
No one there? Damn this cold for playing tricks on me again. Just another of the beast's illusions. Ymir, where are you?
She searches her surroundings, hugging an object tightly to her chest. It looks like a battle mace. What happened to you?
How long have I been lost? Hours, maybe days now. Ymir said he would keep the fires lit, but I cannot see my way to them. And now specters follow me across the ice.
She squints at you and chatters her teeth. You can tell she isn't really seeing you. Mind if I take a look at that mace? She hugs the weapon like it's the edge of a precipice. The willpower she expends clutching it might be the only thing holding her together. Use betrayal. It's me, darling. It's Hymir.
I can hear you. I can hear your call. Hymir, I'm frozen to the bone.
She shambles a step closer, her soul brightening with hope, glowing with the first signs of warmth. Take her hand. Come with me, dear one. No more getting lost.
Of course, my love. From now on, I go nowhere without your hand and the warm cattle, yeah?
Beaming with joy, she steps closer. Rather than fall in line with the other souls trailing behind you, she boldly takes a place at your side and knits her fingers with yours.
You got that look to you. You know the one. Do I look that way when I'm reaping?
She chews on her lip. The mace she was clutching clings to the ground and rolls to a stop. Frostfall. Oh, this is another piece of that set we have. Alright, so it's not soulbound. It starts as superb, forged in ice. Weapon attacks deal best of crush or freeze damage. And blessed by the void. 25% chance to apply a random tier 1 affliction to a nearby enemy after being hit by an affliction. Though the head of this mace is not chiseled from a single solid chunk of enchanted ice, one could be forgiven for thinking it so. Instead, the frost over steel contains a small but terribly potent shard of essence, imparting upon the weapon a cold, aching hunger that can never be sated. Chaos Strike. The Witter channels Reimergon's energy into a single attack, applying a random affliction to themselves and the target. That will be very useful. To grind out both the shield and the armor that Adair has equipped. Disperse Suffering. Plus 20% duration of hostile effects on nearby enemies on scoring kill. Encroaching Frost. Critical hits have a 10% chance to freeze the enemy for 4 seconds. And Shattering Head. 30% chance on scoring crit to deal freeze or pierce damage to enemies around the target. Let's go ahead and grab Chaos Strike. And we'll give this to Adair.
Yeah, right.
Alright, let's head back to the Endless Queries and grab that one chest. And we should be just about ready to confront the dragon. I think I'm going to go back and swap out Zodi for Pallegina. The first dragon fight was not easy, but it is susceptible to burn damage, and Pallegina can keep summoning those worms and the drake. Jodi does a lot of fire damage too, but she only has limited castings, where Pallegina can keep summoning for the entire fight. Optimally, I would get rid of Vatnir instead of Zodi, but since he's recommended for this quest, I'm going to keep him along. A beam of light shines down from the sky above, or rather from the vague emptiness that passes for a sky in the beyond. Pieces of a broken bridge hover, suspended an instant before collapse. Hold Widewind Sundial up to the light. The sundial grows warm in your palm. You feel its power extend to your surroundings, reconfiguring the flow of time to mend what was once broken. Corroded van braces. Deteriorate. 50% chance after scoring a crit with the melee weapon to reduce the target's weapon penetration by -1 for 8 seconds. Under the waves of the Deadfire lurks a massive crustacean creature with a carapace harder than any kith-forged steel. It waits among the shoals and preys upon unsuspecting vessels foolish enough to venture near its shell. These gauntlets, formed from the shed carapace of the beast, are both light and surprisingly durable. Well, it's not as exciting as I was hoping for. You know what? I think I'll just keep this party.
Yeah?
We should probably rest up first. We don't really need area of effect, since it should just be the dragon, right? Oh, I think that might be better. Alright, we have a couple of those for our priests. Penetration with spells might be worth it on my main character. Dexterity and Perception, that gives Adair a better chance of hitting. That might be okay for her. Yeah, we'll make it work.
Greetings again, walker between worlds. Was there something else you wish to ask?
Will do.
Greenhider looks towards you with faintly burning eyes.
You have girded yourself thoroughly in the determined souls of this place. You intend to go below?
Will you help me below? The spirit frowns, a slight tick twisting the right corner of her mouth. Her nostrils flare.
I swore an oath. I must guard the way. An oath all the more crucial if you fail.
Yes, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. The Guardian nods and peers down into the hole.
Once you descend, you will be much closer to the Void's heart. There's no returning from that place. Are you certain of your course?
A jump. Certain enough.
May the gods favor you. Give the beast a few new holes for me.
Use this! 'Twill chain your foe as I was chained.
Yeah, so Widewind's missing there. That was the symbol of the Dawn Stars.
Prepare yourself for a tidal wave like none you have ever seen!
Alright, let's make sure we're prepared for this fight. Let's give the Detonator Shard to Zodi. Let's equip some items as well. The extra action speed, probably worthwhile. Let's go with this instead. Get some more summons out. Alright, and then I guess just healing items. Or at least a couple. More action speed for her. Vatnir. Okay, that's probably good enough.
Sure thing.
The beast's blazing eyes glare down at you. Her spiritual presence beats upon your face like the heat from an open blast furnace.
You came courting oblivion. Remarkable. Shrouded yourself in the souls of the dead, have you? I sense them clinging to you like snails to a stone. It matters not. Nothing matters. I shall claim your essence and use it to escape this place.
Nothing matters. It sounds like this place has made you a part of it.
Such cleverness, little kith. It matters not what you do. My actions merit greater significance.
Why are you doing this?
Why wouldn't I? Would you not, were you trapped here? Would you not strive to escape this monotonous void?
You again claim to be trapped here, but I fought you at Harbinger's Watch.
You witnessed the pull of this place. I cannot escape its gravity. Not without more essence. I've taken what I dare from the echoes. Despite their resilience, they remain victims of this place.
How do you propose to take my essence?
In the eldest manner, via consumption. The relic shall contain your spirit, shielding it against the white void. You shall survive, after a fashion.
Which relic would that be? She waves a claw towards the object floating above the pedestal between you and the dragon. Palpable energy pulses from it.
It's always the glowing ones that cause the trouble, ain't it?
Not just relics, but people too, as we saw with Widewind.
What is that thing?
I sense dozens, perhaps hundreds of minds contained within that.
The anchor. It persists here, when all other things decay to dust. I came here for it. An object of such potency that it defies the deified.
Deified, not deific. You know then the truth of the god's creation.
Obviously. My mother was older than your manufactured gods are now when she hatched me. Think you our kind oblivious to the workings of Kith?
You sought a power to rival the gods. Why?
My own protection. They destroy that which threatens their dominion as they did those who came before me. As they would have you, had you not cast yourself into this void.
Who did you mean by those who came before you?
My elders. When I was yet young, 3 dragons of inimitable prowess ruled these seas. So impressive were they that the gods enlisted them in defending their great working. The elders accepted, and then they vanished. The gods had betrayed them, entrapped them, murdered them.
Do you know how long you've been down here? The beast's nostrils flare as she arches her back, her wings flexing and twitching towards the tips.
Years, decades, it matters not.
Try centuries.
Centuries.
The dragon drops to all 4 paws, her head bowing slightly.
I expected a century, but not multiple.
You sound tired.
You sound small and edible.
Why haven't you given up? Her head twists fluidly, angling first one eye down upon you, then the other. With a prolonged grinding crunch, her left rear claw digs into the ice.
You ask why I do not allow myself to die? Are you so eager to meet your own end, knowing that nothing awaits beyond? I will happily introduce you, if you so desire.
We don't desire. Not even a little.
Have you considered taking the fight to Reimergond?
Do battle with the Beast of Winter? To what conceivable end?
She leers at you. To be free of this place, to consume his essence. Perhaps to become a god yourself.
You would have me eat Reimergond? To pluck him from the void as I might a heifer from a field?
Why not? He's nothing but essence, right?
That a thing is possible does not render it trivially easy. And yet...
Her head bobs, eyes dimming slightly in thought. I'm not sure what else I can say. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. But at least you tried.
Even you must understand that inaction is sometimes the wisest action.
I want to talk about something else. The great reptile's head cants to one side as she eyes you. Alright, let's get this over with. The creature's laughter echoes in your mind. Alright, sorry to disappoint, but I'm going to call it here. Next time we will fight Neriscyrlas. I wonder if I have to lure her over to these things. We'll figure it out next time. Yeah, since last time we fought her, it took, what, 20 minutes or so? I figured we'll just commit an entire episode to taking on the dragon. So for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.